get started with the battles, here's how they work. You will hear two comedians going back and forth, joke after joke, 5 times. And then we will throw it over to our panel of judges who will score the battle. Let's meet our judges now. He is the co-host of the Not Safe for Work podcast. You just saw him, it's John Armstrong. She once rubbed her butt on me at the bop stop. It's Eulise Dickerson! That was the best thing that ever happened to me at the bop stop, I'll be honest with you. All right, and next, he is a former Ad Hominem Attack Show champion and does shows all around the country. Please welcome Bob McClure. And our final panelist, he hosts the Buck Show Heckle Mic at no class. Please welcome Flem Love. This is also the championest show you've ever been to. Before every single battle, before it starts, we chant, battle, 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 battle. Okay, you get it, you get it. And if it's 2-2 over at the judges table, we chant, sudden death, sudden death, sudden, okay. No more explanations. Let's get this show started. It's fucking hot. You guys ready? All right, coming to us originally from Texas, now in Cuyahoga Falls, please welcome John Brown! And his opponent, coming to us from the wilds of Colorado, Mr. Zach Welch! All right, Zach, your home state sucks less. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Zach will go second. John is going first. What that means, battle, 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 battle. Roast him.
Everybody, give it up for Zach. He's a good friend. He's a great comic. Give it up for Zach one time. Zach told me he had a rough upbringing. Like he was grounded by his parents for being gay. He was socially awkward, and he just didn't fit in anywhere. But somehow he still got voted by his high school as most likely to be famous. But it was Colorado, so they definitely thought he was going to bring a gun to school.
John, I'm so glad you were available to battle me tonight. I know you like to spend your evenings watching porn on your vape. Ladies, if you smoke cigarettes outside, make sure to throw your butts away. John will try to eat those too. He's the kind of guy who punishes his ferret by putting it in the microwave for 10 seconds. So.
I love nicotine. I don't know about microwaving a ferret, I guess. Zach dresses like there's going to be a spin-off on Bravo called Queer Eye for the Queer Guy.
I don't have to take that from someone who looks like they sell homemade root beer at Civil War reenactments. To his credit, John recently lost 65 pounds, but don't worry, that 6-year-old girl is tagged. He's gonna get her back. He lost the weight the same. He lost the weight the old-fashioned way. He did exactly what his podcasts have never done: work out.
I would never work out. Zach's brother Tristan is the favorite of their conservative parents, even though he's a furry. And if you don't know what that is, that's where your parents don't hate you for being gay.
Shouldn't you be color coding your toenail clippings? John looks like he pays women to write his name on the bottom of socks and walk around in them all day and then set it in a Ziploc bag. You know what 9/11 and and not being able to see John's penis have in common? You can blame them both on Bush.
Zach shares a birthday with Jim Morrison, and every year his parents are real disappointed that he lasted past 27.
John's almost 40 and he has a full head of hair. Show the audience, Joe Rogan. John, it's a shame that he has so much hair. It's wasted on having a very ugly face. John's the only straight guy on this show who couldn't get a free drink at a gay bar, man. I'm just saying, I don't like the goatee, I don't like the sideburns. Looks like he's trying to sexually assault a motorcycle.
Last joke.
Zach looks like he sucks dick for Coke, a cola.
Well, John looks like an ICE agent who sucks at fantasy football. No, John's not racist, and he's actually a great friend to have if you like using Mountain Dew for bong water. Okay. He does do this really annoying thing, though, where he always brags to the other comedians about his dates at hilarities, and it's like, dog, the only date the comics in this city get excited about on your calendar is your next dentist appointment.
That's 5! All right, let's go to the judges. Bob, what'd you think of before versus after conversion therapy?
No, I was going to say it's a fun little battle between Roseanne's bloated corpse and lesbian Tom Arnold. I thought that was fucking funnier than a lot of shit they said, all right? Fucking Christ. No, I liked the root beer joke. I liked porn on his vape. I thought was way funnier than the fucking reaction he got. I thought that was really funny. I'm going to give this one to Zach.
1 for Zach. John, what are we thinking?
Ooh, this was a good one. It was pretty even, but I will say Zach had a bit of an advantage, but you were like tripling up on smaller ones, and John was just doing one big one. So I'll give John the edge for that one.
It is 1-1. Eulise, what do you think?
I fuck both, but no. In all honesty, the furry joke, because I actually have like been in the furry convention in PA, and it was like, yeah, it was very gay, and like that took me out. I'm not gonna lie, it was very good though. Like, damn, I'm gonna have to give it to John.
We got 2-1, John. Flem, what do you think?
Yeah, it was very interesting to watch two different versions of Drew Carey battle each other. It was interesting. But actually, Zach was the homemade root beer was quite funny. I like that a lot, Zach. And then the queer eye for the queer guy joke, John. You did well with that one, son. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I think overall, I think I'm probably gonna have to give it to John because I think he got more laughs on his jokes.
All right, so that makes John the winner. Give it up for both of them. Moving on. Eulise, you can't fuck all of the comments here tonight. Just to let you know. Well, as usual, too late. All right. Please welcome to the stage your next battler. It's her first time here, Alex McClure. Thank you so much for being here. And her opponent, originally from Park South, he is now from here in Cleveland, Ohio. Please welcome Zach Thomas, everybody. All right. Alex, would you like to go first or second?
First.
Alex is going to go first. You're up second. You know what that means? Battle! 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 Roast him!
I don't know why everybody was so excited for me to roast Zach Thomas. Zach Thomas is cool with everybody. Zach Thomas is cool with you as long as you're cool with Zach Thomas saying the N-word.
Alex says it too, but only when she's in bed with black guys. Oh yeah, I didn't think that one was funny either. Yeah, Alex just got fired from her job as being a copywriter, which just goes to show you being pretty will get you a lot of places. Not everywhere, but it will get you booked on a roast battle.
Thanks, Zach. You look like you were designed to fit into a tube. Zach had a classic love story, fuckboy meets stripper. And I would roast him for that, but I actually think it's really impressive that he met someone at the strip club. I thought you had to be this tall to get in.
That's crazy coming from Team Eulise McGuire. My dick is like Alex McLeod. It was anorexic in high school. Looks a little better now, but people still get disappointed when they see it perform.
Alright, back to no ice. Zach is a dresser. I will give him that. Zach always dresses nice. And it can't be easy when you're limited to shopping at the Husky Boys section of the Salvation Army. Like, I love Miss Faye. You'll grow into it.
Oh, fuck. Alex, if you're here, who's fucking the local show producers?
All the female comics.
Alex looks like and has the wardrobe of the last girl every guy dates before they realize they're gay.
Zach had a pretty rough childhood, but he's trying to break patterns now that he's a father. So when he leaves his kid in the car to go to the head shop, he cracks the window.
That's rich coming from somebody who looks like they call themselves a plant mom. Alex played Division I soccer in college. That's also where she asked the guy out and he said, "I don't know, I heard you get around." My point is Alex has been juggling balls at the highest level for a long time now.
Last joke.
You might think Zach looks like Cruella DeVille's henchman, but he just likes drowning puppies. Zach, I would just want to go over this one more time. I've told you it 1,000 times. I only fuck athletes, and Xbox isn't a sport.
Damn, got my ass. Alex's dad was a really big drunk when she was a kid, and he used to get kicked out of her soccer games and punch holes in the wall. But I don't think it was because he was mean. I think he was so drunk he thought he had a son. So he's getting kicked out of the soccer games for screaming, "That's my boy!" And then he would get home and he'd be mad about it, so he'd punch holes in the wall and be like, "Why do they keep putting him out there with all those little girls?"
I played D1 soccer and I love my father.
That's 5. All right. Judges, what did we think of a picture drawing of every Xanax deal in Kent's? Flem Love.
I don't know. I'm first off by saying that Zach looks like he sells drugs to the children that Alex teaches at schools. Yeah. But I'm probably gonna have to give it up to Alex because she got more laughter on her gross jokes than Zach, unfortunately. Sorry to say, but so Alex got this one. Yeah.
That seems reasonable. Eulise, what are we thinking?
Oh, definitely Alex. Like, it wasn't, I mean, and I'm not gonna even lie, like, Zach just seemed like he wasn't prepared, in all honesty. And Alex definitely did her penmanship. You could tell that she kind of took some time, and that's one thing about, being in a rose battle, You gotta just sit down, study the person or whatever, and write some stuff or whatever. You can't just go off the top of the head. So you could tell she was ready for this. So I gotta give it to Alex.
That's 2 for Alex. John, what are we thinking?
I think the sentiment is pretty much the same. It was a really good roast battle. Zach, you did a little bit of nervous Shane Gillis up there, so I didn't know what that was. Maybe smoke a little weed. Don't go high, go low. We know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Alex, that shit was clean. That was Kendrick versus Drake. It was pretty strategic. I gotta give it to Alex.
All right, finally, Bob, what are we thinking?
I'm so high that I wrote down and circled the word tobe because I thought the tube joke was so fucking good. It says tobe. Oh, Jesus. Can somebody give me a beer, by the way? Is that a thing I can ask for? Can somebody grab me a beer? No, obviously, Alex, it was fucking really funny, dude. Really funny. Yeah.
Unanimous for Alice. Give it up for her one more time. Love it when
I have a tab open, by the way. Somebody just grabbed me a beer.
Love it when a new babbler does well. All right. Coming up next to the stage, he comes to us all the way from Detroit, Michigan. It's Skippy Rose. And her opponent. He produces monthly shows at the Bottle House Brewery and Spotlight Cleveland called Inside Jokes. Please give it up for Justin Palko! Skippy, you came from further away. You want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Skippy will go second. Justin, you're first. What that means? Battle! 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 Roast 'em!
I'm second, right?
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Justin hosts a showcase called Inside Jokes, which makes sense because no one should have to hear his jokes out loud.
I'm starstruck up here, guys. It's slightly less ugly Benny. Skippy here has 3 stepbrothers she describes as super vanilla, which is weird, but even weirder, they describe her as always stuck in the dryer.
Real bold from a guy that looks like he's bullied by his own therapist. Yeah, Justin's last name is Palko, which is fitting because Palko sounds like the name of a company that rents friends out to people that have none.
Thanks for rushing over here from the big comfy casting couch. Skippy here, her hobbies are circus activities like juggling, spinning fire, and jerking guys off behind the Gravitron.
Wow, slut shaming from a guy that looks like he exclusively relies on pity fucks. Yeah. Justin says his ex-girlfriend stole his pets, but that's not what happened. See, Justin lost his ex-girlfriend and his pets for the exact same reason. He just couldn't make them come.
That's good. Skippy, if you're here, who's haunting Hogwarts bathroom right now? No, but Skippy told me that she really likes man boobs. And I thought that's sweet. I love when a woman likes what she sees in the mirror.
I think you kind of look like George from Seinfeld if he just started simping after underage PacSun cashiers. Right. Now, I am not saying that Justin looks like a pedophile. I'm just saying that he looks like someone who could be easily manipulated by a 15-year-old girl.
You look like the love child of Zooey Deschanel and Austin Powers. Seriously though, but Skippy told me she was white and Native American, which I didn't believe until I noticed how her top teeth are colonizing the rest of her mouth.
You don't have to hurt me because the only stuffed animals you had growing up were given to you by police interviewers.
Let's go.
One look at Justin, you can tell that maybe he doesn't have the best self-restraint, right? I don't think Justin OD'd multiple times because he's an addict. I think he just suffers from portion control.
I never liked heroin, I just liked the way it smelled. It's 2025, I think it's really cool that E.T. is using she, her pronouns. Okay. Skippy, you have bug-like qualities. You look buggy. You look like a praying mantis body snatched a librarian.
That's fine! All right, let's start with Eulise. What are we thinking between functional and non-functional addicts?
Listen, I've never seen white on white crime like this. Like, I'm trying to go to the inside, I was like, Ricky! Man. What's your name? Skippy? Rose?
Yeah.
That's a little narcissistic for you to wear a flower dress, but no, like it was like the actual jokes and her like responses was crazy. I'm sorry, like she had it. I'm gonna have to go with Skippy. Oh my God, I might be a lesbian again.
One for Skippy. Flem, what are we thinking?
This was actually kind of a tough one. I liked Palko's man boobs joke on. It's funny to say a lady has man boobs. That's just fun to think about. That was good. And then the Austin Powers, referring to her mouth area as Austin Powers like is nuts. Honestly, I think I might go with Palko on this one. I'm gonna go with Palko.
All right, we are tied at 1 apiece. Bob, what are we thinking?
This was a really fucking good battle. I think that Skippy had it on jokes. Justin's rebuttals were really, really strong. So I kind of want to see sudden death on this one.
Uh-oh.
I think sudden death. Yeah, I think so. I'm tired.
John, what do you think? Do we do sudden death?
Okay, here it was even for a lot of it because they both were getting good punches. Skippy, like your shit was like, overhand right. It was good. But then when I was counting Justin out, then he was fucking coming back. So this got to do sudden death.
Sudden death! Sudden death!
Sudden death! Sudden death!
Kill! That's how you know when to stop. Justin, you went second during the regular round. You will go first now. And roast them.
A lot of people wear glasses because they need them to drive. Skippy doesn't. She wears them because she wants to make sure she's being racist to the right people.
I have a black baby daddy. I don't know. Yeah, Justin's mom was a bartender for 20 years. Yeah, he had his first drink at -6 weeks old. Her specialty is called the syndrome, and yes, it is shaken, not stirred.
All right. Let's go right to the judges. Flem, what do we think?
Skippy got it.
Skippy, Eulise, what do we think?
Ricky! Man, y'all have to do that. Like y'all did. Skippy, God damn.
Two for Skippy. John.
Skippy, who hurt you? Yeah, hey. Well, probably, but yeah. Skippy, yeah, for sure.
3 for Skippy. Bob, what do we think?
It's Skippy.
All right, unanimous for Skippy. Give it up for him. Excellent work. Yes. They'll both be back. Justin and Skippy are both excellent. All right. Coming up next to the stage, you've seen him around town, Cleveland, originally from Boston. Please welcome Simon Rogers. All right. And Simon's opponent this evening, this is her first time on the show. Please welcome Faye Fashbender. Faye, since this is your first time on the show, would you like to go first or second? You'll go first. Faye is going first. Simon, you're second. You know what that means. Battle! 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 Roast them!
Oh man. Simon's unemployed. Alright, Simon's unemployed. Simon's so dependent on his wife.
How dependent on his wife is he?
It's causing a financial strain and a strain on their marriage.
I prefer the term stay-at-home dad.
She is the reason why we moved here. I'm doing well. Let's give a hand again for Faye for having her first roast battle ever tonight. I saw her before the show, and I asked her what inspired her to try this out, and she says, Pope made me do it. And I was like, you're an adult. Like, was he withholding gratification or something. It was like, you don't get these 5 inches until you come up with 5 jokes. Alright. And I also like how it was like a muscle memory to me to be like, oh, it was a black guy that made me do it. I swear I wasn't trying to do it myself, officer.
No, Simon, the comedian Pope didn't make me do this. I'm just like really committed to my Catholicism. So, you were racist for no reason. I feel like it's weird that Simon has muscles. I don't know. I feel like...
Where does this come from?
I feel like Simon looks like the only reason he has muscles is so he can be cast as a gang member in a musical.
They'll make a Bruce Lee musical one day. Right? I'll be ready. You know, so Faye looks like the kind of person to call the police every time she sees a black comedian doing better than her and call it suspicious activity. But she swears she's not a racist. Right? She makes sure to change her profile pic to a black square every time it's trendy. And she has a really close group of black guy friends who she loves watching movies with. I'm sorry, making movies with.
I'm sorry we don't let you hang out with us.
I make a very good videographer, okay? No angles.
Yeah, before our roast battle, we fill out a brief questionnaire, and Simon actually fully reformatted his and added a lot of little inserts of personal info. This man's so unemployed, he's sending his resume everywhere, but indeed.
I started writing it before I got fired, okay? It's my passion too. All right, let's give it up for Ditzy Rose Blanchard, everyone. Resemblance is uncanny. You know, it's hard to be a Barbie girl when you have the face of a Cabbage Patch Kid. But that doesn't... Let me finish, hold on. That doesn't stop Faye from singing Life's Fantastic When You're Plastic, especially after that new nose job.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Simon's wife is a pediatrician, and it's really convenient because Simon looks like a marionette who has just turned into a real boy. He also looks like he needs a lot of vaccinations.
All right, some tough words on vaccines from a future Fox News personality. Actually, I was able to acquire from my medical wife a copy of Faye's interview for med school. So it says here, you work at the Ronald McDonald House. I believe that every family deserves a free Happy Meal for every child they put in the hospital. So why should we admit you to the medical school? Ever since I was a child, first watching Grey's Anatomy, I've always dreamed of hooking up with a hot, rich doctor.
I did that before medical school, bro.
You can do it now, too.
Last joke?
Why do you, come on, this is a triple joke. Can I finish one? All right. So why are you interested in a career in psychology? It's my favorite exercise. I love Peloton. A career in psychology. Gosh.
Last joke.
So Simon actually met Marshawn Lynch once, right? Yeah, he actually said that Simon looks like Pee Wee Herman. Yeah. I'll let you in my...
You knew what that movie theater.
And I agree, because he totally looks like he diddled himself in a movie theater.
It was a home theater, okay? Faye's ex-boyfriend cheated on her with another counselor at a summer camp for children with disabilities. And just gotta say, you can't blame him for thinking she was one of the campers.
That's fine. Bob, what are we thinking about the battle between the two worst drivers here?
No, it was a good battle between Future Doctor and Why Aren't You a Doctor? I thought Simon Cabbage Patch and the camp joke was really good. But I also thought that when Jeremy cut you off on that triple joke, you honestly didn't need to finish. It was a clean sweep from Faye for me.
Okay. All right. John, what do we think?
It was fairly even. I will say, Simon, your overall delivery hit harder, but your substance and your jokes, Faye, and the overall jokes were.
Don't worry about it, it's just the streets.
Like, you got your Tokyo Drift niggas pulling up. Oh, I'm gonna win this. Like the Honda Civics about to fuck us up. Oh my God. No, but so it was good, but I did notice like Simon, like in the beginning, a lot of your like black guys and the black guys. It's like you got some incel energy in there. You got to get out, man. So overall, I give it to Faye.
All right, that's 2 for Faye. Eulise, what do you think?
Oh my God, this was so cringe because I didn't know what to laugh at and what not to laugh at. As a DEI judge, I just had no eye contact.
I'm the DEI judge.
Kind of. Oh my God, I would say this though. Faye, good, concise, you know what I'm saying? Like the material was right up front. Simon, you had like a lot of wasted like setup for your jokes or whatever. But they did have, like I said, good substance, but she just got straight to the point, trimmed the fat on a lot of stuff, and she did well. It was a pretty good battle, but I'm gonna have to give it to Faye.
All right, that's 3 for Faye. Flem, what are we thinking?
Simon was meaner, but Faye had the better jokes for sure, because like it was pretty funny to just blatantly call a lady a Cabbage Patch Doll. Yeah, but Faye had the better jokes, because she just wrote better. But yeah, so Faye probably.
All right, that's clean sweep for Faye. Get up for her. You should be more confident with your reasoning. It makes sense. Like you're not wrong. It's like, I don't know what this is, right? Yeah, you are. All right, we got 2 rounds left. You guys ready? All right. Your next battle is between one of the producers of the show and a former champ. You guys ready? Yeah! All right, he is the co-producer of this show along with me, Kyle, and Tabitha. Please welcome Chris Paugh! You let anybody come inside of your All right. And Chris's opponent, he is a former ad hominem attack show champion, Brandon Petri. All right, Chris, you co-produced the show. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Chris will go second. Brandon's going first. Battle! 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 Roast 'em!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for track Mark Hoppus. Okay, what 18 fans. Chris looks like Malcolm in the middle of a 12-step program. That's great. Give it up for Scott Pilgrim versus Scoliosis over here. He really does. He has bad scoliosis. This guy's got a back shaped like a voting district around a black neighborhood. My spine's not curved, it's alt-right. One more time for James Gun Control. Chris grew up in the South with a schizophrenic father. His biggest childhood letdown was going to his first Klan rally with his dad and finding out his dad's friends actually were real ghosts. Damn. Yeah, give it up for Jonah Hill's best friend. You look like you should be walking around town trying to lose your virginity before you start college. Thank you for mom, and I will. Thank you for taking a break from getting sand kicked in your face in the back of a comic book. One more time for Quentin Tarantino's Buddy Holly. Chris looks like he has both shot up in a rehab facility and plans to shoot up a rehab facility.
Oh my God, shut up. You look like you overdraft your bank account buying in-app purchases on Pornhub.
I got specific tastes. Thanks, junkie Jimmy Buffett. Chris transports dead bodies for a living, but after an unfortunate incident, he's no longer allowed to operate in East Cleveland. That day he learned it's pronounced rigor mortis.
Oh my God. That was a long day. I had to talk to public relations. I had to talk to HR and everything. That's really funny for the kind of pedophile that gets upset when the kid doesn't come.
I stand on my promises. Thanks, Rikers Island Rick Moranis. Chris is half Native American, half pedophile, which is why he calls his sexual history the Trail of Tears.
Burned Atlanta to the ground. Thank you for taking a break from following Dr. Moreau around that island. He looks like he climbs out of a bigger alien's chest he's been operating to buy his clothes at Build-A-Bear.
That's fine! All right, John, what do we think of this battle between uses meth to clean his house and uses meth to fuck?
The rigor mortis line will haunt me for the rest of my day. The expert level of bobbing and weaving between those lines is I hate and love you more than anybody in this room. No, but all honesty, this was a tough one. The out the gate with Paugh with the scoliosis and around the black neighborhood, and like you were hitting on that, but then Brandon just kept coming with like these crazy fucking like that Eminem stand just scribbling crazy angry thoughts. Like I learned growing up like don't fuck with certain people, and now people with scoliosis know it because you and my baby mama got scoliosis, and y'all both are two of the craziest motherfuckers. I gotta give it to you, man.
All right, one for Brandon. Bob, what are we thinking?
It's good to know I'm not the highest one on the panel. I was a little fucking worried about that. Jesus. Chris, you came out of the gate so strong. But Brandon, I think obviously rigor mortis right now for me is joke of the night, and to follow it up with the Trail of Tears, I am so much less anxious now, not only about being the most high on the panel, but also the most racist person in the room. So fuck me, dude. Brandon. It's so close, but I gotta go, Brandon.
All right, that's two for Brandon. Eulise, what are we thinking?
I thought East Cleveland was unsafe. I do not. I didn't know what to laugh at, what not to laugh at. Like, that is insane. Like, to shoot up the clinic and shoot up in the clinic, like, that's crazy. Y'all got, like, a lot of school of shooter energy in here. Like, this is giving very purge activity. Like, this is I'm so uncomfortable. Brandon, you do West Side only, right?
He opens for Sean Boyd.
Oh, I'm an East Side comic. Please don't come over there. Oh my God. And I love Chris. Chris knows I'm other than your daddy. Oh my God. What I'm gonna do, I have to like give it up for. I I'm gonna just give him, Chris, you don't get this little pity, fuck, and vote. Okay, I'm gonna go for Chris.
All right, that's 2-1 and Len.
Yeah, the rigor mortis joke is genius, and that's coming from the black guy. So yeah, that's genius level writing right there. Also, the Malcolm in the Middle joke was very funny as well. Chris, the Scott Pilgrim joke was a great one as well. But shit, honestly, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Petri, dude. Yeah, he killed it on this one.
All right, that's 3 for Petri. Give it up for him. All right, it is now time for our main events. Are you guys ready? Oh, good. Coming out first to the stage, he is a regular at hilarities and clubs all around the area. Please welcome Miki Janosi. And his opponent, he is the former ad hominem attack show champion, and he is the biggest comic in all of the Midwest. Please welcome Dave Herron! All right, Dave, as former champ, do you want to go first or second? Dave's gonna go second, Miki's gonna go first. Battle! 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 Roast him!
It's an honor to roast the comic book guy from The Simpsons. Dave Herron works for a home improvement company. They specialize in installing countertops, bathtubs, toilets, basically anything that Dave can sit on and break immediately.
I am the fattest comedian. Mickey's dog had surgery to repair its lower intestines last week. On the bright side, Mickey's no longer in the man's best friend club.
That wasn't at all what the surgery was for, Dave, but I appreciate the effort. Dave doesn't bathe. He just arises from black goo like the villain from Dune.
It's true, my body is goo. Yours is a clitoral hood for that lump of nerve endings on top of your neck. Everybody thinks Mickey says the N-word, but he doesn't need to say it. He just points to it tattooed above his heart.
Oh,
Gotta love art, you know, you gotta love art. Dave is so fat, he's the only person I know that could piss on the bottom of his stomach.
You saw that? Mickey's a sculptor? No, wait, that says statutory. No wonder they call you Mickey 17.
Great one. All right, Dave. Wow. Dave has done comedy for 11 years now. And he's a really funny guy. Tells a lot of jokes. But the funniest thing you've ever seen Dave do is try to get up off of his back without assistance.
It's facts. Mickey's dad tried to save his soul by forcing him to pray the rosary every night as a child. But Mickey's an atheist and ginger, so that whole thing was a Hail Mary.
last joke.
Dave is actually a really nice person. He does grocery shopping every week for both of his disabled parents. Not because of the kindness of his heart, but because Walmart never has 3 electric scooters available at the same time.
You've never seen old people so pissed off in your life. I fucking cruise right by him just... Mickey loves MMA, because it sparks nostalgia of when his dad used to beat his mom into submission. MMA stands for Mickey's Mom's Agile.
X5! Flem, what do we think between a big guy and the tumor removed from him?
It was a good one. This was fun. I love both of them. I mean, Miki used the cheat code of the century, dude. Just classic fat jokes on the old Dave, and like, boy oh boy, they were hitting good. But Dave also had some good ones as well. I like how you referred to Mickey's body is weird, and his head is even weirder. But I'm probably gonna have to go with Miki on this one. He had the funnier jokes, I would say. So.
All right, one for Miki. Eulise, what do we think?
I'll fuck you, Eulise, before you answer that.
I'm more of a man bun white, if I was gonna say. Listen, don't make me change the butter since Doc Martens. Come on, y'all, you got it. Oh my God, the pee on the bottom of his stomach is crazy. And I looked at his stomach immediately and like, yeah. Like when they talking about the motion in the ocean, like just, oh man. Dave has some good ones on. The tattoo above his heart is crazy. But damn, I'm telling you, like, it was a good battle though. It was a good battle. I'm gonna go with the bald one.
All right, that's 2 for Miki. Bob, what do we think?
It was a good battle. I really like that we were able to book American History X and American History 7X on the same show. I thought Dave rebutted the stomach piss, which, by the way, is a problem that a lot of Americans suffer from.
That's true.
At a time when our country is so divided, to sow further division like that. Right, so I got a big stomach and a tiny dick, John. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I will say, like, as a fat dude, I don't, like, I understand doing a bunch of fat jokes, but I don't love doing a bunch of fat jokes against a fat dude. However, your fat jokes were really fucking funny. Dave, I think you had him on rebuttals, but I think Miki had you on jokes, man.
All right, so that's 3-0 Miki. John, what do we think to wrap this up?
This was fucking brutal. Like y'all brought it. Dave, I love your jokes. You hit hard, but your delivery is a little more subtle. I loved. You probably would have got it with the slur on the chest, but it's been so many nigga jokes tonight that it got redundant by the time you got to yours.
Are you making a list after this show?
Apparently you guys are making a list. I'm just keeping track per your rules.
Schindler already made it, but you know,
let's not bring Jeremy in the season further, right? This was a phenomenal battle, but yeah, peeing on your stomach. I mean, come on now. Mic drop. Miki.
All right, that's 4-0 Miki. Give it up for one more time. That is our show. Thank you so much for coming. We will be back here next month. Go to roastbattlecleveland.com for more of our shows. The next one is at the Funny Farm in Youngstown on the 26th. Thank you. Good night.